Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Coffee. Yes, with milk. I'm that kind of girl. Coffee with milk. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Severance Season 2, Episode 7. Today I watched also the Episode 6. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the I'm gonna put the link also for the playlist that I made for Severance. For those of you who don't know it, I binge watched all of the Season 1. I watched also with you guys the beginning of this Season 2, and I intend to finish also to watch this Season 2 with you guys. If you don't know it as well, I have a Patreon on which you have these reaction videos earlier. They have 2 or 3 episodes of advance, I can't remember. They have 2 versions for this video. They have a longer reaction part, you know, video with the level 2, and they have the full reaction part video with the level 3, meaning my reactions and my thoughts to the entire episode. You know, really everything, my reactions and my thoughts to everything, it's with the level 3. You know, it's advantages that I'm giving you in exchange for your support that you can give me on Patreon. And if you guys, you're interested to come on Patreon to have, you know, really these advantages because you're interested to have this reaction, full thoughts and all of that, I'm saying it. And only for Severance, I think that it's better the level 3 because it's for Severance. You know, I'm saying that it's better the level 3 only in the case of Severance because this show, it's a puzzle show, so really each little moment, details, each little things can be interesting, and me, I can't know it when I'm doing the editing. It's only in the future that it's gonna be revealed like it was important. So for Severance, if you want to sub to my Patreon, not only to give me that support, but clearly for the advantages, if you're hesitating, maybe you should prefer the level 3 because of that. Okay, that being said, the little reminder about my sciatic nerve, which is bothering me. It's not like at the peak, you know, of the crisis like it was 1 week and a half ago. It's feeling better, but it's still bothering me, so I might move a lot during the intros, the episode and the review. I'm sorry for that in advance. And that's all for all of what I needed to say before beginning this intro and before beginning to talk about Severance truly. The last episode was nice. The last episode was clearly about love relationships and all kind of love relationships. Worky with worky, worky with outie, outie with worky, outie with outie, outie with worky and outie. Like we had everything. We had worky Mark having sex with worky Ellie, outie Ellie trying to flirt with outie Mark. We had worky Dylan flirting with his wife, both falling in love with each other when in fact his wife, I think that she doesn't love anymore outie Dylan. We had outie Herb and outie Bert maybe falling in love, knowing that worky Bert, worky Herb were in love in front of Bert's husband, who knows about the situation. Did I forget something? I think that we had other situationships like that during the previous episode. Like really the last episode was to talk about the love relationships and the fact that the feelings, the love feelings involved into situations like that, you know, with severed people, for sure it's gonna complicate everything, for sure. After the last episode, for sure I'm interested to discover now what is gonna happen to Mark. I was worried already because, you know, he was getting reintegrated and we saw that he was coughing, that he had blood on his nose and all of that, so I was really worried already about that because for sure it's reminding me pity, like it's giving me PTSD. But now that the ship is out, I'm really like, what is gonna happen? Are we gonna have truly his two versions merging just like that? Is it gonna take time? Is it in fact what was happening with PT when he was going crazy like that, and it's gonna happen like that also for Mark, and for how long, and is it gonna end like PT in fact at the end? Like, I'm really worried for him. I'm glad that his sister knows the truth, is gonna know the truth, can help him with that out, you know, that's for sure. It's better like that. I'm worried about Earth because Lumen people visited this place, you know, outside, and discovered that in fact he has a lot of information about Lumen employees, meaning that he was making his investigation, that he is working against Lumen, and for sure I'm worried about that and what they can do to him now that they know it. I'm suspicious with Bert. I think mainly because I was suspicious with him, you know, during the season 1. I thought that he was the big boss inside of the severed floor, hiding inside of the severed floor. I thought so during the season 1. I was wrong about the person, but I was right that it was happening. But right there, what happened during the previous episodes, the fact that he was keeping an eye on RT-Earth, was it really just by curiosity about who tried to reach him and what was their connection, and the fact that he got fired, you know, pushed to retreat because he had a love relationship with someone? Like, I'm wondering if it's really only for that, or maybe there is a possibility because of what his husband said about you were at Lumen since 20 years, but how can it be, because the severed floor it's only since 12 years? For sure I'm gonna be like, okay, he worked for Lumen before the Severance thing, okay? Well, that it's a possibility, it's already a big story, but now I'm like, does it mean that he knows stuff which are important against Lumen? Or maybe it means that he never got severed, but at the same time I'm like, no, his husband is sure as 100% that Bert got severed, like it would have been so difficult to lie about it. I don't know, but I found Bert suspicious since season 1, each time for a different reason. Can't help myself with that. I think that it's mainly because of this actor and all of the amazing roles that he played. So I know that he can play a double role situation, you know, double role situation. Previous episode, Auntie Ellie, Elena, she's a fucking psycho, she's following Mark at this restaurant, she's flirting with him, knowing that she abused him inside, making him think that she was working Ellie to have sex. Really? That fucking psycho? She's awful. That scene was frightening for me. Really. And we had other several things like that during the previous episode, which were important and big, but I don't have the time to talk about everything each time, you know. And I'm not gonna mention again the fact that I'm totally lost and confused about Mark is the only one who can finish Cold Harbor, that job. The job is important, Mark is important. Why? Why that much that they would accept everything that Mark is asking them? What is happening? Gemma, she's essential. Why? Because of Mark? Because she's supposed to be dead, but she's not, so she's a free worker for them, because in fact she has another role which is in fact stronger, bigger. Like, I noticed she's essential. How is she essential? And clearly that job that Mark is supposed to do, Cold Harbor, if it's that important, why are you letting him lose time searching for Gemma, Mrs. Casey? You knew about it, or having sex with Worky, first going into that retreat thing, you know, into the mountains, having sex with both of the Ellies, like really? If that job is that important, why accepting for him to lose time doing all that? And why him? I'm really more concerned about why him than what is that job. Because again, that job, for me, it's a game. Everything is a game. I compared that to Celeste, you know, to the game Celeste, where each mission, each step, you know, each level is important and all, but in fact it's more to explore the character that it's important, and in fact at the end of everything it's about the character and not about the missions. And I think that it's pretty much the same right there for Severance, for Lumen, for what they do. That's my theory. For now, that's the only one that I have. Which would explain that Gemma is essential. But why would they do all of that only for that fucking mark? Maybe I'm right since the beginning and all of that it's a psychiatrist experience on a guy who didn't handle well the death of his wife. I really thought so during the season 1, because they all had issues into their real life, so it really felt like they were going in and it was a psychiatrist things with doctors making experiences to help them, to cure them and all. I gave up on that theory, but sometimes I still have the impression that I could reconnect with that theory. If I'm searching a little more, I could reconnect. Let's stop this intro, let's go for this episode. It's a memory. It's a memory. Okay. Gemma. When you met?
Sorry, what do you got there?
Themes of religious conversion in Tolstoy's The Death of Ivan. About you?
Me? Well, all quiet on the Western Front. Drug use by enlisted soldiers during World War I. That's what it is.
Theories of conversion, drug use.
I couldn't agree. I'm sorry, who are you?
Gemma.
It's inside of Lumen. That it's inside of Lumen. You made the parallel with the blood donor situation. You're controlling her stats. Okay. Her numbers.
Done your reading? 50 pages. If you were caught in a mudslide, would you be more afraid of suffocating or drowning? Drowning.
Drowning. That's a bad answer? It would have been my answer as well. So there is a place in Lumen where she is Gemma.
6.
6 rooms? I don't understand. Are we talking about Lumen's usual names? Cities? Okay, suddenly she's Mrs. Casey, but what does it mean? Wellington?
There she is. Could I please get a break? Just for a little while.
But it's been 6 weeks.
I was just here.
I
For you, yes.
Nobody likes the dentist. I should have been an
accountant like my mom wanted. Please have a seat.
6 rooms. Weather Wellington. Acting like a dentist. Is it a sexual thing like... At first I was like they're making experiences on her, but now I'm like...
Now, let's see how we're doing. Open wide, please.
How long was I in there? 2 hours.
He was not really a dentist. 6 rooms.
Okay.
Cordoba, his job that only Mark can do. It's a room.
You and I will ramble together someday. The two of us will be a great adventure.
I feel like we spend a lot of time together. Really?
Are you not drinking?
I would fuck right off.
She's pregnant? I thought that they couldn't. Maybe she was and they lost it.
Hey, hon, do you know where to put the keys?
Sorry.
Miss Casey.
I'm here to observe how they are.
Oh, no one told me.
It's what's happening into your mind. You're making the connections between all of the memories with her. Are they ready to come from that intimate moment to that moment when you were almost mocking her as Mrs. Casey? Oh. They're watching you guys.
Severance barriers holding. Yes, the technology is working. You're like her. She's easy to like. She's fond of me too, of course. Didn't she try and break your fingers?
Gemma, she did try to do that? That doctor! That doctor! No. That doctor was not the dentist.
You know, this is the next step for a lot of people. I love you.
I love you too. I'm sorry.
What? Stop.
Baby? Sound a little nervous.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, it's the final step, and even if there's a kid who's out there just waiting for us, just gotta reach out and grab her. Right?
What if it doesn't work?
Turn around and bend over.
You tried everything to have kid.
How many rooms did you visit today?
6.
And what happened in the rooms? You remember nothing?
Nothing.
I think that our mind remembers nothing, but girls, our bodies can remember if we got hurt.
Any of the rooms feeling
After getting hurt?
Katie.
I really think that she's getting abused in these rooms.
They got a name on it.
Cold Harbor.
So what happens once I've been all around?
You will see the world again. And the world will see you.
So I'll see Mark.
Mark will benefit from the world you're siring. Kira will take away all his pain just as Kira's taken away yours.
She has to do all of the rooms.
Will you please just talk like a normal person?
What you're telling her, it's Lumon is helping you.
Hey, Gemma.
You have to do all of the rooms to be cured, to be healed. Cold Harbor is gonna be the final one. So she's the job. Cold Harbor, it's one step of all of that job, and she's the job. That's why she's in Central, and that's why they need Mark that much. Is it about the question of having a kid? Is it? Did you choose to join them, Gemma? Like,
Is he okay? He's stable.
I have the impression that it's what he implied.
He's journeying